Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about backlink relevance, and I'm probably about to make a bunch of SEOs really angry because about 90% of them get this completely wrong. So yeah, let's talk about the truth. So first of all, why should you listen to me about this? Well, I've got this backlink agency over here called sirlinksalot.co, and it looks like we've been in operation since about the end of 2018. And in that time, we've had about 2,000 link building clients. So what does that mean? It means I've had access to a lot of data. We build links for a lot of websites, and I can see what works and what doesn't work. So this video is actually inspired by a customer service email that was brought to my attention. And this kind of customer service email is actually very common. So I'm not trying to pick on Julian here. But yeah, let's go ahead and read it. With regards to the DR 20 to 35 premium guest post services, do you publish the guest post on niche relevant websites? For example, if I have a garage door website, do you publish the guest post on a garage door website blog, or will it just be a home improvement related website? So you can see what Julian means here is that he thinks the only thing that is niche relevant for his garage door website are other garage door websites. So yeah, let's talk about why that's wrong. The main point I'm going to be making here is that relevance means things are related. Relevance does not equal that things are exactly the same. Of course, if things are exactly the same, it is also relevant because it's as similar as you can possibly get. But relevance does not equal it only being exactly the same thing. I went over to ChatGPT. I just wanted to see if ChatGPT had a better understanding of link relevance than most SEOs. So I said, I have a website that sells garage doors. Make a bullet point list of the types of websites I could receive a backlink from, which would be considered topically relevant. So ChatGPT says blah, blah, blah. And then they say home improvement and renovation blogs, construction company websites, real estate websites, home design and architecture websites, do-it-yourself project websites, local business directories, supplier or manufacturer websites, home security websites, garage organization and storage solution websites, local contractors, and handyman service websites. So I actually completely agree with ChatGPT here. ChatGPT understands that what's relevant, what actually occurs in the real world, is not that garage door websites should only link to other garage door websites. What actually happens in the real world is that a whole range of related things, these topics that kind of touch on the edges of each other, it can make complete sense for them to link to you. And this is considered relevant. And this is how Google understands relevance. So I went ahead and I pushed ChatGPT a little bit further and I basically asked it, why I should not only get links from other garage door websites. And it just mentions here, getting links from stuff that has broader industry relevance is natural, complementary topics. This is what I was talking about before, having these kind of related niches that are similar to yours, local relevance, and then authority and trust. Not really sure what that's talking about here, but I think this is the most important one right here. These topics intersect with the interests of people looking to buy or upgrade garage doors, which is exactly how the real world works, right? So I want you to imagine for a second a world in which only garage door companies link to other garage door companies, and which maybe link building agencies like us only link to other link building agencies, and those are the only links that Google would see as relevant. And I think if you just kind of turn on your thinking cap for a minute, you'll see how ridiculous this sounds. So in a lot of situations, when people are asking us questions on our YouTube channel or in our Facebook group and stuff like that, I always ask them to basically say this question to themselves. How does this occur in the real world absent of SEOs? So I went ahead and did a Google search for buy garage door, and let's go ahead and look at this Home Depot page right here. It looks like they have about 144 referring domains to that page. So let's go ahead and check them out and see what types of links they're getting to this page. So here are the links we've got here to this page. And scrolling down, looking here on the left-hand side, I think if you just look at the domain names, you'll be able to very easily tell very quickly that these websites that they're getting links from are not garage door companies at all. There are a bunch of different things. So let's go ahead and open some of these up just so you can see a real-world example. I'm just going to go down the list here and open every single one in order just so we don't miss anything and we get an accurate kind of view of what types of links they have. So website one, neighbor blog, what do they talk about? Give your car a home, not a storage unit. So it looks like they're a kind of storage related website. Then we have fixer.com. Find out how much your remodeling project costs. Okay, so it's a remodeling website. Then we have this one. We are companies that buy houses. I think we have a good idea what this is going to be about. Okay, they talk about buying houses. 5 ways to increase your home selling price. Looks like it's a Remax kind of blog here. Again, real estate. Legion Garage Doors. We actually got a garage door company here, which is interesting. Okay, so this is a garage door repair company. Next up, we have this website, Intelligent HQ. And actually, this is the first one I've seen so far, which I would be a little bit iffy about. Yeah, I would say actually for this website, it doesn't really make sense for them to be linking to a garage door company. I mean, they're talking about blockchain, AI, innovation, education academy, the books. Let's go back and look at the article again real quick. So what this looks like here is it actually looks like a very low quality guest post. So you can see, of course, just walls of text, nothing special at all. Scrolling down here, you can see the first link on the page goes to Garage Door Repair, Raleigh, North Carolina, which is an exact match anchored. It's unnatural to have in an article, which pretty much I can instantly tell you this is a bot post for this company right here. And then I'm guessing what they've done is they looked up buy garage doors and they saw the number one ranker, which was Home Depot. And so they're using this as an outbound authority link, which is a common practice in link building that we use to basically blend in purchase links with higher authority, more natural links. So they, yeah, just kind of all look the same and add some credibility to the article. So again, they're linking to this same company again with looks like pretty much the exact same anchor. And here we go. Here's the Home Depot link down here, and they just linked with the anchor text garage door. So yeah, they're just trying to get a very general kind of outbound authority link here. So what's interesting to note is the only kind of sketchy link, the only like non-relevant link so far that's been going to that page was a guest post that was not bought for that page, but was actually bought for someone else, and they're just using them as an outbound authority link. Then we have this one over here, iLight.v. I wonder if I'm getting this because I'm in Southeast Asia right now, but this one also does not look very relevant at all. This is interesting, trying to rank for a 16 by 7 garage door in stock. I wonder if they're just trying to game some kind of weird keywords to try to artificially inflate their traffic in Ahrefs. So then we have this website here, Decor Event. They're talking about home decor type stuff, completely relevant. Junk spam stuff that everybody gets. And then one from here from homeguide.com, find trusted pros for all your home projects. So yeah, can you get backlinks from garage door companies and websites that only are about garage doors? Sure, but that's not the only thing that's relevant. There's a ton more stuff that's relevant, and it's much more natural to get all of this other stuff than to only get websites that are about garage doors. So if I'd come in, if this was a client, I was looking at this page and I saw that all of their backlinks were only from garage door companies, the first thing in my mind would be this is completely unnatural. These people are buying backlinks, they're building backlinks, and if I was Google, I would say this is like a prime candidate to be penalized. Would Google penalize that? Probably not. But as an SEO, I would know instantly that this is not natural. Another thing I want to bring up, and it was said by, I'm pretty sure Matt Diggity, a super handsome dude right here. If you are doing SEO for any amount of time at all, you probably know who this guy is. And what Matt said in a podcast was that there are four types of relevance. They can be domain level relevance, article level relevance, paragraph level relevance, and sentence level relevance. And he also said that he believes that all four of these types of relevance are completely okay and can help you in the rankings. And I completely agree with him. However, I want to say that sentence level relevance can be a little bit extreme. I would say in most cases, if there's sentence level relevance, there probably is paragraph level relevance as well, but it doesn't really matter. But I'll go ahead and just take this one off for now. So domain level relevance would be, the garage door company gets a link from a website that is only about garage doors. Article level relevance would be maybe on a home improvement blog, but then the article is about garage doors. And then for paragraph level relevance, we'll say, okay, it's on a home improvement blog. The article is about how to get more money for your house. And then it's just one little paragraph or one section that says, by the way, you should, spruce up your garage and have a new garage door installed, something like that. So putting your thinking cap on for a second, I think you can understand that this is what's actually natural in the real world. And so this is what you should be trying to do when you're building backlinks and doing SEO. And now we're going to talk about general relevant sites, so websites that post content about pretty much everything. And we're going to be talking about why SEOs, like the guy who sent this email to us, probably would puke when he sees something like that, and why I think he's completely wrong. But quick caveat, just because I like backlinks from general websites does not mean that you should have all your backlinks coming from general websites, right? It's not natural, but they can be insanely powerful and you should try to get some of them as well. So first of all, let's talk about HARO. HARO stands for Help a Reporter Out, but it's actually been changed to Connectively recently. But how it works is journalists are looking to write stories, but they need people that they can cite in their stories with expert quotes. So journalists come to this platform, they ask questions, and then a bunch of people, including a bunch of SEOs, answer their questions as experts, and then if they're lucky, they will be featured in the journalist story, which will usually include a backlink to the website that they own. So for example, us over at sirlinksalot.com, if we won a horror link, if we were featured in the journalist article, it would usually link to our homepage, and it would usually have the anchor text something like my name, like Chris Gegis, or maybe the name of our company, sirlinksalot.co, or just sirlinksalot. But the thing about horror links is they generally come from websites that you would not necessarily think are relevant to your niche. They could come from extremely general websites. They could come from credit card companies. They could come from finance sites. It could just be a huge range of different types of sites that these types of links can come from. But they have insane backlink authority. They have insane trust with Google. And because your backlink profile is not made up 100% of these types of things, they still pass insane levels of trust and credibility and link juice to your site and power it up. Next up, we can talk about digital PR a little bit, which is pretty much the hottest type of link building at this point in time. And it's also the most expensive type of link building at this point in time. Depending on the campaign and how successful it is, a lot of these digital PR links can cost from anywhere from $500 to $1,000, maybe even more per link. But the links you get from them can be absolutely insane. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up this Verge article because it works the same way digital PR works. Basically, you create some newsworthy content, then you pitch it to journalists and it goes viral, and then the journalists all write about it and link to it. So you have The Verge over here. They do tech, reviews, science, entertainment, AI. So it's kind of like a tech-centric blog, right? Now, let's open up some of their links and see where they are coming from and what types of sites are linking to them. So we got the New York Times, a very general website, but I guess because it's not niche specific, you don't want this link, right? You don't want a New York Times link because it's not about garage doors only. We have Dig, also a very general site, kind of like Reddit. Then we've got this one. I don't read Chinese, unfortunately, but hey, it's in Chinese, so it must be dangerous and toxic and spam, right? That's a joke, obviously. And looking around a bit, it looks like it's kind of just a general business related site. Then we have Ninja Promo over here. It's like they do digital marketing. We have Fortune next. Very general news, tech, finance, leadership, blah, blah, blah. Next up, we got a Russian site. Looks like it's some kind of social media site. Chris Coyier, not really sure what this is, but he's a web designer and developer, so it does look kind of like tech related, right? More foreign language sites. TechCrunch, it's a tech site. Intelligencer, very general. Foreign language, tech, general or business, podcasts. Anyways, I think you get the point by now. And what getting these types of links does is gives you insane backlink authority like The Verge over here at DR92, 255K referring domains, and about 9 million traffic. So yeah, let's go ahead and wrap things up. Just remember, relevance equals related. It doesn't have to be the exact same thing. It can be the exact same thing, and it will happen sometimes, but it does not mean that it has to be the exact same thing. And then just ask yourself this question: what happens naturally in the real world? And this is what you should always be trying to emulate when you're doing SEO and you're trying to manipulate Google, is try to do it and look as natural as possible. But don't take my word for it. Go pull up any kind of website like Home Depot, these websites that don't need to build any links themselves, and just see what kind of links they're getting. It's pretty easy. Anyone can go look at it. And by the way, this is only my second video on the new channel, so go ahead and give me a sub. It would help me out a lot. Like the video, comment. I guess you could comment something like backlink relevance. I always see people saying to comment a specific thing to try to really drive relevance to that video. So go ahead and comment backlink relevance. And if you're in the market for some backlinks, come check us out over at sirlinksalot.co. We know how link building works. We know how to rank sites. And most importantly, we know what relevance actually means. All right, guys. See you on the next video. Bye-bye.